As you can see, chat, we are playing some Jund today. Hashtag boomer in the chat for all of you Jund lovers out there. This is a kind of a Delirium base deck, but it's really just Rakdos midrange with extra steps, right? There's not a ton of Delirium elements going on outside of the Traverses and the Grim Flayers. We're not going super all-in. We're not playing, like, the full 4 Traverse, full 4 Grim Flayer, you know, like 16 one-ofs, like an Emrakul and an Ishkana. It's really just, you know, like, Jund good cards, right? Like Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Dreadbore, Fable the Mirror Breaker, Liliana, Soul of Windgrace, which is really, like, aggressively statted, and if you have extra lands left over, pretty good, and you can find extra lands with Wayfinder, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's not like super duper all in, and I like that approach because there's a lot of graveyard hate going around, and you can kind of just beat people with, like, you know, Fable, Soul, Sheoldred, Tracker, that kind of stuff. You can just beat people with those cards. So I like that a lot. And then it's got good removal, like Fatal Push, Abrupt Decay, Dreadbore, Bonecrusher, Murderous Rider, that kind of stuff. We're only playing with 2 Fabled Passage. The one issue with this deck, and we'll have to, like, after we play a couple of games, maybe we can, like, figure out ways to change the mana base. The mana's kind of sketchy in this deck. I will say that. The mana is very, very sketchy in this deck. We're even playing a Field of Ruin to go with Soul of Windgrace, which might be a little too sketchy, a little too greedy. But yeah, only 2 Fabled Passage, and I'm choosing to play a bunch of utility lands that we can mill off of Wayfinder, and potentially stuff that we can get back with Soul of Windgrace. 2 Proving Grounds to be able to cycle, get back with Soul of Windgrace. So, you know, that kind of stuff there. And then sideboard, we're doing the Extinction Event thing against Mono Green, because we don't have a ton of odd creatures. Most of our creatures are like evens with 2s and 4s. So we're doing Extinction Event against Mono Green, along with a Lifebane Zombie for Traverse. We have Rending Volley for Spirits, Greasefang, that kind of stuff, to rest for Control, Hearse for Greasefang, and then some one-ofs here. Clothis for Rakdos, Gargaroth for the aggressive matchups, Lifebane for Mono Green, Kalitas for, I guess, Rakdos in the aggressive matchups, and yeah, that is pretty much it. This hand is fine, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep this. 3013. Yeah, so 2013, and when did Future Sight come out? 2008? 2007? So 5-6 years? Yeah, so we'll call it like a generous 5.5 years, which is a long time. You know, Goyf was 100 plus for several years. That's kind of crazy. Gigantha Oath Reveal. Okay, this is the Bard class deck. Bard class, huh? Alright, let's go Stomping Ground first. Did I ever play Yu-Gi-Oh! In paper? I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2002. I played for about 2 years, and then I stopped playing. I sold my entire collection to some, like... I literally sold my collection at a mall. I sold my collection, and I was, like, you know, 15. I just went to the mall with my mom, sold my collection, got, like, $300, and I was like, yeah, I'm cool with this, you know? Well, that's the spirit. Do I want a Kroxa or do I want a Wayfinder? I think I want a Wayfinder here. And then I can, like, if they play a 3-mana creature, I can go Kroxa plus Fatal Push next turn. That's why I wanted to play the Satyr Wayfinder here. Because they have a decent number of 3-drops in their deck. I know they have Domri in their hand, which I can't Fatal Push, but see? I guess I'll trade for the token to have more fuel for the Kroxa. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, I think it's still better to Kroxa Push here. Because the cool thing about Kroxa Push is if I draw a Fabled Passage... Oh, I can just Kroxa next turn anyways, right? I don't need to draw Fabled Passage. Yeah, there's a lot of printings of Goyf. What's up, Zircon? Why am I playing Grizzly Bear? What do you mean? Oh, Scavenging Ooze? Grizzly Bear is great. Watch the video on Goyf, you'll cry. Is it that good? Do you guys want to like do? You guys want to do some React Andy content, or we just watch the Ristic Studies video? We could do React Andy content. React Andy content sounds kind of pog. The Goyf video is brilliant. We might do it. Maybe we'll do it after this league. We'll like play the first league and maybe we'll watch it together. I feel like I want to do more React Andy content. How did they beat a 6/6, by the way? They leveled up Bard class. That's, I guess, a little scary, but... like a date. Yeah, it's movie night. Twitch chat is my date. $1,000 proxy stuff, yeah. I figured you guys didn't want to talk about that, because I'm sure that, you know, that topic has been kind of beaten to death at this point, but if you want to talk about it, we can. I thought you guys wanted to just move on from it at this point. Obviously, it's shit. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure out, you know what I mean? You don't need me to tell you that it sucks. You can kind of figure that out yourself. Alright, so it doesn't really matter which one I take, because the other one's getting Kroxa. And then I'm just gonna Dreadbore their homie. Play a Scavenging Ooze. They have no cards in hand. Alright, your turn. Good luck. Can't wait to open a Delirium? Yeah, I know, right? MTG players don't want to just shit on hot takes. Spike shut it down. FLP stakes. Did Spike shut it down? I thought he talked about it a little bit earlier. I mean, I know Spike stands because he tweeted about it. You know, like we all know Spike stands. They drew a Xenagos the Reveler. That card's not bad, but I don't think it's good enough. I guess they can get back Squee, but I'll just trade, probably, maybe. Actually, I won't. I'll just eat the token. They are not getting back Squee. Wait, how does Bard class work with Squee? Does it still make them cost less? It still makes it cost less, right? Oh, but they only had yeah, they couldn't do it. They only had 2 mana. So let's go to attack. I don't really think I care about Xenagos that much. Attack them. And obviously, if they block the Scavenging Ooze, I could just, you know, put a counter on the token. Or put a counter on here, I guess. Because I want to eat the Squee anyways. They have to jump block. Alright, so eat the Squee. Let damage happen, then go to 8. Play Soul of Windgrace. Green, red, black, this. No. I think I'll play out the land. Maybe that's bad with the soul, but I think we're fine. Get 4 laces. Up your lace, yeah. Man. Dude, okay, question. So, I know how, like, alpha beta packs, you could open multiple basic lands. Are they doing the same, like, sheet quality? Like, I don't know what's the phrase that I'm looking for, but are they, like, doing the same print run where you can get multiple basic lands in a pack? Because that would be hilarious. You pay, like, $250 for a pack, and you get, like, 7 basic lands. Oh, my God. 1 rare X uncommons, Y commons. Right, but I'm saying, like, can Y commons be multiple basic lands? Oh, you get 2 basic lands a pack. Okay. Got it. So you get at least 2 basic lands a pack, but you don't get more than 2 basic lands. Gotcha. Collation? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, what are we doing against Bard class? That was a sweet game 1, by the way. Just Kroxa. Rending Volley seems bad. Hearse seems bad. Zombie seems good. Clothis, kind of slow, I think. Gargaroth, same thing, kind of slow. Kalidas, probably too slow. Yeah, I don't really think there's a ton I want to do here. Good Duress for Bard class, but it's like, once they have a lot of Planeswalkers in their deck, right? They have, like, Domri and Xenagos. Maybe Duress is good. I think the Ooze is kind of mid. I think the Tireless Tracker might be a little too slow. And we can maybe cut the 3rd Soul of Windgrace. Nah, I like all 3. What does Bonecrusher kill? It doesn't kill much, right? All their stuff is like 3 toughness for the most part. It also doesn't kill anything if they have a Bard class active, so let's just do that, bring in the 2 Duresses. They have a lot of Planeswalkers. I think even on the draw, Duress is fine. For this some Jund action. What's up, Metis? I don't enjoy Pioneer, but I want to watch this. Yeah, everybody wants to watch Jund. Even if you don't enjoy Pioneer, everybody wants to watch Jund. So this is kind of a 2-lander. It's actually a decent 2-lander, right? Because I can go turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Traverse for a black source and Fatal Push, and then I can Traverse for the red source. I'm going to keep this. I think this hand's just fine. No, this is largely... So, I had the idea... It's funny, because this idea originated about a couple of months ago when the set first came out. I played against a deck that was basically, you know, had a lot of these cards. Had Fable, had Satyr Wayfinder, had Soul of Windgrace, was a Jund deck, had Grim Flayer, and I kind of I was like, oh, this deck is cool, but I never got a chance to building it. And Claudio, the other day, 5-0'd with a deck that is like... I think I changed about 8 cards from Claudio's deck. But yeah, like that was that was kind of like the reinvigoration of my idea, because I always wanted to try this deck, but I never got around to building it. So I basically took Claudio's deck list and changed. He didn't have Grim Flayer. I wanted to add Grim Flayer. I guess it's... No, it's still better to lead on Duress, because I would never take a 2-drop creature with Thoughtseize because I have Fatal Push. So I think it's just almost always better to lead Duress. Yeah, never mind. The other thing I was going to say is Duress really wants to take Bard class, which is their best 2-drop, but... It's only in the end when you were gone. I think it made sense to cast Duress, but... Alright, Traverse, get a Swamp. So they have Burgi, Zergo, Forest. Assuming they're going to play Burgi. Debating if I want a Thoughtseize or Fatal Push. Thoughtseize could take Burgi, Fatal Push could kill the Gallia. I think I'd rather just Thoughtseize the Burgi, right? Okay. So now they'll probably dash Zergo, attack for 4, put me to 10. Then I hope I draw a land. I guess if I don't, I'll just Greedy Wayfinder, try to find a land for Fatal Push. Targnar. Targnar. Alright, their last card is Crag Crown Pathway. Drew a Blood Crypt. I'm at 10. Well, I'm at 12, effectively at 10. So I think what I want to do is play Wayfinder first. See if I hit an untapped Black Source, which I didn't. But now I can just go Blood Crypt, pass. I'm going to wait till attack so they can't play a second legendary creature pre-combat. Like, if I push now, they can Gallia and then whatever. But so I'll probably end up pushing this before attacks and then chump blocking this. I think. Okay, that's not ideal. I don't want them looting with the Gallia. Also, it would trigger this. I'm at 10. I'm trying to think if I should chump block or not. Last card's Crag Crown Pathway. I think I'd rather chump block the Burgi next turn. It's just, I get to chump block more damage when I play Flayer and Pioneer. I am playing Flayer. I have Flayer in my deck. Okay, Thoughtseize is a brick. Could Lily downtick. Lily downtick, they'll sacrifice Zergo, then I can chump block, go to 4. Yeah, I think I like that. Lily downtick. Play Hive, pass. Gotta hope they brick, though. I assume they don't attack Liliana, right? Yeah. I will not go to 1, though. I will chump block here. Alright, so, oh yeah, we go to 2. Oh, I guess I was supposed to chump block this, then. Chump block, I don't know, it's kind of close. Because, like, theoretically, if they drew a spell, they won't activate this, but maybe it's better to, like, play around them drawing a land there. Okay, so what type am I missing in the graveyard is the question. I have sorcery, creature, instant. So I could, what, discard Fable? Then I would die, right? I guess I'm dead either way. Can't traverse for a card that saves me. Yeah, I guess I should have chump blocked this. I'd be at 3. I guess if I was at 3, I'd still be dead, right? I go plus play Grim Flayer, block here, still take 3. I can play Fable, block here, die. Yeah, maybe I messed up the sequencing that game. Tough. Alright, on the play for game 3. Why are they doing Innistrad Remastered on Arena? All the good cards, bar maybe like 5 or 9, are already on Arena. Innistrad Remastered. Also, Innistrad's not even legal in Pioneer, so that's not even a product for Explorer. So I guess it's specifically just for Historic? But, like, what is in Innistrad that's not on Arena already? SOI Remastered? Oh, Shadows of Innistrad Remastered. Okay. What's in Shadows, then? Is it Tracker? Tracker, Emrakul. I don't know if those cards... I don't know what's on Arena or not. No, not Gravecrawler to Arena. No, they said... Chat said Innistrad, but it's Shadows over Innistrad. Tracker's already in Arena? Yeah, then what the hell's in... like, what is not legal on Arena? I don't even know. Alright, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Grim Flayer, pretty good. I'll tell you what I'm not taking. One of their 3 Targnars. Nice legendary deck. Yeah, I guess they can block the Grim Flayer, but... Major Oath. I found a land. So their hand is 3 lands, 3 Targs. I mean, if I don't find a removal spell, I'll probably just not attack. Let's go down. I played the Mountain. Okay, well, who wins? Who wins? Triple Fable or triple Targnar? Oh, I guess Grim Flayer's coming to Arena. Yeah, true. Really hope they didn't draw a Planeswalker. Shit. Well, the rest of their hand still sucks. So I guess there's that. Make a 2/2. Probably no attacks, yeah. Okay, I'm going to discard Land Fable, I think. I want to try and get Delirium online. And I have another Fable anyways. You know what you should do with the 30th Anniversary Edition? What's that? Give me a good idea. Ooh. That is actually kind of nuts, because that turns on Delirium, right? Holy crap. So we just attack both at Xenagos. That's actually crazy. And I even get a treasure to cast the Fatal Push and the Fable. Or I can just... Oh my god, if they double block here... Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess that's fine too. If they do this, I can just Fatal Push Targ, Trample, kill Xenagos, play Fable, which I think is probably my best line. Like, I know they have another Targ, but this is still a pretty good exchange. Find another degenerate, heads up sealed, winner take all on stream. Heads up sealed. Do like 24 packs, do a whole box. A whole box worth. They played Mountain. What did they play a land I didn't know about? Oh, they pick up Giganta, sure. Well, we have Murderous Rider for Giganta, so... this is fine. Alright, so flip that. Discard the Blooming Marsh, I think. Probably fine. Let's go to combat. We will attack with the Grim Flayer. There's really no point in attacking with this, because we know they have another one in hand, so... Lifebane is no good, because they're just going to play Giganta next turn. Lily's not bad, though. I think what I'll do is do it this way. I'll draw Liliana next turn and then Fatal Push. So I'll play my land, hold up Murderous Rider, end step Murderous Rider, untap Liliana Edict. Oath of Nisa. Yeah, Fabletron. Who wins? 3 Fables or 3 Targnars? Well, you guys can't see the hand off screen. Yeah, they could find something good off Fable, but... Seasons Past, Archangel Avacyn, Anguish Unmaking. Yeah, I guess these cards are already not on Arena. Yeah, we get to make a copy of Grim Flayer, which is hot. Soken's on. Not exactly what they're looking for. Play Giganta, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Swift End. Just go Lily Downtick. They can kill my Liliana. I don't really care that much, though. Right? Like, I just don't care. I don't know what they could possibly draw. Maybe I'm not supposed to copy the Grim Flayer here. Maybe that's a little too aggressive, but... I think we'll be okay. They're at 4. I get 2 Grim Flayer triggers. I think I'm only going to keep one of these Fatal Pushes. I don't think I'm going to keep 3 of them. I will keep the... I think I'd rather just draw the Fatal Push. Could draw the Soul, but... I just want to put Soul on top to, like, you know, make it so it's actually castable. Alright, well, that was easy. That felt pretty good. Maybe this deck's broken? Boss Champ? Is Jund broken in Pioneer? I could see the YouTube title right now. Track of what's legal in that format. 5 lands, no red mana, huh? I think I'll pass on this one. Spike, I'm playing your favorite card. Thank you for the 2 years, buddy. Hope you're having a good day today. Soul of Windgrace and Pioneer. Spike's favorite card. You love that card. This mana base is, you know, it's not as easy when you don't have fetch lands. Let's just say that. Alright, well, I'm on 5. I think I'll keep this. Do this probably, I guess. I cast it match 1, it was pretty good. I was Soul Felt without fetches. It's still fine because you have a couple of fetch lands. You have 2 Fabled Passage and 2 Ziatora's Proving Ground, which also kind of counts, but then you have 4 Wayfinder and 4 Fable and 3 Liliana. You have a lot of ways to put lands to your graveyard. So even though you don't have fetch lands, you have a lot of, like, less natural ways of putting them in the graveyard. I should take Barhelion, right? For you. Their deck is based around Parhelion. I should just take it, right? It's the best card in their deck. It is the most powerful card in their deck. Far and away. I assume they cast Witherbloom if they bricked, right? Just like mill 3 drain. I'm definitely not playing the Scavenging Ooze on turn 2. Alright, they mill the Chariot, which is a little sketchy, but... I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize and really hope to draw land next turn. Here's the awkward part about Thoughtseizing is if they have Can't Stay Away Greasefang, then I'm kind of fucked, right? But, like, okay, if I play Scavenging Ooze... Maybe it's actually better to play Scavenging Ooze, now that I think about it. Because if they drew Greasefang, there's nothing I can do anyways. But, like, if I Thoughtseize and then don't draw land, I'm in a much worse position, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna play Scavenging Ooze. Like, if they have Greasefang, I'm fucked either way. Because of the Can't Stay Away. I misclicked and didn't take Parhelion, true. Alright, surely they didn't draw Greasefang, right? I guess we also have to hope they didn't draw Liliana. That would be bad. Okay, I can live with that. They're going to discard Parhelion. I'm okay with this. This is basically Natty Bog. Yeah, now I can Thoughtseize Chariot, which is good. I was going to say they don't have a lot of main deck... Wait, they discarded Concealed Courtyard? Huh? They have Parhelion in their hand. What the hell? See what you got, I guess. Alright, well. You can go, I guess. Without my hand. Too scared to leave in the graveyard? I guess with the Scavenging Ooze, I guess that kind of makes sense. Sure. But now they're just, like, not doing anything. Yeah, I guess I understand that. I don't know, they already had the Cherry in the graveyard. Okay. There's the Greasefang. But, again, we have the Ooze. I just want to draw green mana every turn the rest of the game. That's all I want to draw, is green mana every single turn. Alright, I'm going to eat the Greasefang first, I think. Okay, I don't want to play that. I can attack, right? I think attacking is okay. We know their hand. Their hand is nothing. Because if they double block, I'll just push the Informant. Yeah, I'm going to attack. I gotta start pressuring them a little bit. And I plan on casting the Fatal Push anyways this turn. Because I can't give them infinite time. I guess they can't double block because we have the Ooze, but... But yeah, I can't give them infinite time. I do have to end this game quickly. Or at least try to. If I didn't draw Fatal Push, I probably would have held back, because, like, trading 3 for 3 is not very good in this, you know, in this position. But now I could just push this. The thing about push in this matchup is, like, it's not very trivial to turn on Revolt. We only have 1 Field of Ruin, 2 Fabled Passage as, like, natural ways, and then Fable the Mirrorbreaker to create treasures. So it's, like, not that trivial to set up Revolt. So you do have to be a little bit careful of that. I'm just going to eat creatures for now, because I want to get a bigger Ooze and pad my life total a little bit. Okay. I don't think I should cast that. Maybe their plan is to just cast Parhelion. I guess, probably, right? Yeah, I'm just going to pass. I mean, I guess they're only 3 lands away from casting Parhelion. Yeah, and flipping Fable. Kroxa, sorta. Well, I'm saying on their turn, because, like, it's very, very important to trigger Revolt on their turn, because that's when they're going to be able to Greasefang you, right? So the only ways you have to trigger Revolt on their turn are the lands and the treasures. That's it. They're still attacking with Wayfinder, which... I don't know if I like that. I feel like they should maybe be chump blocking at this point. Surely I'll hit a green source, right? I'm gonna gamble. Probably a bit too sketchy to do this, but, you know. Alright, well, could lose the game now. Shit. That might have been bad. That might have been bad. Perhaps that was not a great play. Perhaps. I guess they can flashback Can't Stay Away on Wayfinder, but that's kind of whatever. How the hell do I beat this hardcast Parhelion, though? That's the question. Oh, well, yeah, I'm dead. Meh. Yeah, I don't know. Could have played around that. The problem is, here's my issue, right? If I just sit here and do nothing and just keep passing with Ooze, they're eventually just going to draw lands, right? But Maybe I could kill them with the Ooze before they drew enough lands for the Parhelion is the argument there. I don't know. But yeah, now we're dead. I don't know, it's kind of close. I am on 2 lands, you know. I thought the play was fine. Like, knowing they have these in hand, like, I'm just gonna eventually lose to these. Dreadbore can't kill these. I guess I wasn't dead technically, but I don't know. They have... I just can't beat a hardcast Parhelion at that point, and they have enough blockers to stabilize. So I'm cool with just conceding. Dreadbore is actually kind of awful against them. Liliana's terrible. Kroxa's also terrible. Push, Thoughtseize, Volley, Traverse. These are all good. Bonecrusher's kind of mid. Fabled Tracker, maybe too slow. I don't love Duress. These are interesting. Kalitas also kind of interesting. Klothys on the play. I mean, maybe Lifebane on the play is good. Because you get the Greasefangs and the Wayfinders. You get all their creatures, right? You get Informant too. When does Emrakul come in? It's for the grindy matchups. It's for the grindy matchups. And first into the outbreak. I guess I want the Klothys. I don't know, I feel like Klothys might be too slow, but... if I can, like, break up the first Greasefang, then play a Klothys, maybe it's good. I could see it. I have a good elf deck sideboard. Let's see what the last sideboard that I played was. This one wasn't bad. 4 Leyline, 3 Push, 3 Downfall, 3 Sanctuary, 2 Charm. I like this sideboard when I played it. I think you definitely want, like, max Leylines at 3 Shaper Sanctuary. This is basically max Sanctuary. I would never play 4. So, like, max of these cards. I like, you know, just having this for mono green, this for the heroic decks and stuff, and then Golgari Charm good against blue-white, so this was my preferred sideboard when I played it. Professor Chaos, thank you for the 5 months, Bunny. Welcome back. Hope you have a good day today. No red mana, but I have Wayfinder to get red mana, so I'll try this. Yeah, chat, for those of you who listen to Motionless in White, what's your opinions on the new album? I know a lot of people, there are some very, very mixed opinions on the new album. I personally do think it's very good. There's a couple stinkers, but I think overall it's pretty good. Apocalypse. For the F4 Leyland 3 Sanctuary? Yeah, that's a good place to start. And then, like, something, a plan for mono green, a plan for the aggro matchups, and then a couple Golgari Charms for blue-white. It's not as good as the last one. True. That is very true. Took Rending Volley. Red Source? I'll take an untapped Red Source. Thank you very much. So now we can hopefully Lifebane a Greasefang. Hopefully they don't have 2 Greasefangs. That'd be kind of sketchy. Did I assemble some of my favorite cards in the Gen section of the trade binder? Yes. Also, I only owned one of a lot of copies, so, you know, that's why we're only playing all these one-ofs. Just because I don't own them, you know? I simply just don't own them. Feels bad, man. Yeah, some EDH playsets. Alright. Ideally, next turn I can Wayfinder into a Fabled Passage. Maybe that's why this deck should have more Fabled Passages. It's just for Fatal Push, like this matchup specifically. Knight of Autumn. This is the pressure we're looking for. Well, they milled Chariot Parhelion, so hopefully they don't draw Greasefang, please. Please and thank you. Jello for the rental service and stop showing up with your trade binder deck. True. Okay, they pull Blooming Marsh into their hands, so we know 3 of those cards. Ooh, I can Traverse for a fetch land. That's actually sick. Okay, let's go... attack for 4. I mean, it's, like, not the best that I have to Traverse for a fetch land, but I think I have to. Okay, the question is... should I play Wayfinder? I guess I could also get Field of Ruin. Is that better? Because they don't usually play basic planes, right? I guess we know they have 2 more white sources in hand, but... Traverse Ooze? Traverse Ooze is maybe a little bit sketchier if they drew exactly Fatal Push. I guess maybe Ooze is just better, though, yeah. Well, let's cast Traverse and see what happens. I doubt they have some kind of instant speed graveyard hate, but... Get a Wayfinder first. So the issue if I'm planning on getting a fetch land, the issue with casting the Wayfinder is if I mill over the swamp, I then can't Fatal Push on their turn. So if my plan is to get Fabled Passage, I think I don't cast the Wayfinder to risk not milling the swamp. But I think it might just be better to get Ooze here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit worse if they drew exactly Fatal Push in their one draw step, but I think overall, like, over the course of the game, it is quite a bit better to get the Ooze in play. It also puts more pressure on them, so that's nice. But yeah, if they go Fatal Push, they can Fatal Push before casting the Salvage, and they have 2 artifacts. So I can't hit both of them, and then if they find the Greasefang off the Salvage, then they can, yada yada, all that stuff. Alright, they put Wayfinder into their hand. Okay, they don't have the Fatal Push, that's good. Alright, play the Wayfinder. And they played Courtyard as well. Okay, so we know they have Temple Guard and Blooming Marsh in hand. And 2 unknowns. They have 1 Parhelion, 3 Chariots, so we'll go after the Parhelion first. It's the more high-impact one anyways. I mean, if I get Dunt Up, I feel like this game's pretty close to over. Let's go... Guess we get attack first. Sure. Attack first. Alright, they've conceded from the game. Cool. Game 3. I think I like how I sideboarded, so we will go with this. Started trading away my EDH staples to complete a land-based collection. I just need Rip Black Stuff and 2 Razorverge. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I have, like, a decent number of fetch lands. I think the ones that I'm missing are the black ones, so I don't have Catacombs, Mires, or Deltas. I do have Marsh Flats, though. I don't know why I bought Marsh Flats. One thing I will say is, like, the MH2 fetch lands are deceptively fairly cheap right now. Like, the non-fancy versions. Maybe the blue ones have gone up a little bit, but I feel like the non-blue MH2 fetch lands are pretty cheap. On Sunday, I took like 2 hours to upload my entire collection to this new app. It's called Collector. I don't know if you guys use it, but it's a pretty sweet app. And it, like, basically shows your, like, the value of your collection over the course of, like, a day, a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, all that stuff. The app is really nice. It took me like 2 hours to upload everything. Very close to playing Black-White Small Blocks then? Yeah, true. 25 for a Tarn. Yeah, I have the full art Tarns and the full art Misties. I bought them when they were like, I think I bought them for like $12 when the set first came out, and now they're I think somewhere over 30 for the full art ones. Or extended border, I guess, if you will. This hand's great. But yeah, when the set first came out, those lands were so cheap. Alright, what you got, opponent? I mean, obviously take the Parhelion, right? I think it's between Regisaur and Wayfinder. I think my plan is to take Wayfinder this turn and then Regisaur next turn. Although, I guess if I take Wayfinder, they can just can't stay away it. But I guess that also gets the can't stay away out of their hand, so if they mill a Greasefang, it's better. Yeah, I'll take Wayfinder. I think it's better. Heath is more expensive than Tarn? Yeah, because they haven't reprinted those ones yet. Right. Since Cons, they haven't reprinted those. What was the name of the app? It's called Collector. Collectr. It's a sweet app. I like it a lot. Okay, so they revealed these 4 cards. They played Blooming Marsh, Can't Stay Away, and they put Temple Guard into their hands. They have these 4 cards plus 1 unknown. Okay, let's take a peek. Probably have to take this Regisaur. Oh man, how am I beating this Chariot if I take the Regisaur? This is gonna be tough. Slater Raid, thank you for the 2 years, buddy. Tier 2'd out of his mind. 2 years. Thank you for the tier 2. 2 years. I'm gonna take Reg. I think I should. I'm not gonna cast Traverse yet. Maybe that's a little greedy if I if I don't draw a land next turn, but I guess I got more shots at a land drop, but looked at that when I was cataloging video games and settled on price charting. Yeah, they do like other stuff too. It's not just TCGs. I think they have like a bunch of different stuff you can do a collection based on. I believe it takes prices. I think it takes prices from TCG Player, if I'm not mistaken. All right, how do I ever beat this Chariot? It's a good question, Doomwake. I don't know. I mean, I can attack and then have a treasure to Fatal Push it, so I guess that's a start. That's step 1. All right, they have Parhelion, 2 unknowns. They obviously don't have Greasefang, or I would have been dead. I think I'm discarding Sheoldred, second Fable. wonder if it's better to keep Sheoldred or Soul of Windgrace. I guess Sheoldred bricks the Chariot, huh? Alright, let's discard Soul then. Those are very interesting draw steps. Okay, let's go attack for 2. Get the treasure so I can trigger Fatal Push on their turn when they go to crew the Chariot. It actually works out, I think, a lot better for me if they crew now. Because then I can just go push, play Sheoldred. I like to compare boxes of cardboard versus what you could have bought. What do you mean? I assume they just trade for a cat, right? Or they just don't block. I'm okay with that. Now the question is, how greedy do I get? Do I play around them drawing Greasefang? Because I could play Hearse, but then... No, I'm gonna play Sheoldred. I think I should. I give them exactly 1 turn to draw it. We know they don't have it because they would have played it last turn. So I'll give them 1 jump. Oh, also, if they draw Greasefang, I just have Fatal Push, so it's fine. Right? Yeah, this is fine. So I'm still playing on Greasefang anyways. I forgot I can just Fatal Push the Greasefang. I think Sheoldred, she trades with Chariot and takes less mana per turn. Yeah. Like, the Sheoldred blanks the Chariot. They can't attack into the Sheoldred with Chariot. So, like, not only does this brick the Chariot, whereas, like, if I play Soul, I just have to trade for the Chariot if I want to do that, so I think the Sheoldred's a lot better. It also makes, like, it bricks the cats, too. I guess Soul bricks the cats, too, so that's kind of a moot point, but... Feeling pretty good about this game. Once I untap, I feel like we've kind of almost locked the game up with Hearse. We have, like, Hearse plus push. We can eventually traverse for something. What type do we need? We need a land. I do, I guess, have to worry about them eventually hardcasting this, but hopefully they'll just die before that happens. It's dumb how Revolt is not non-token. Duress. I could Fatal Push a cat, but I honestly think I'd rather just force them to take the push, because they'll probably just take the Hearse, I think. Yeah, they took Hearse, makes sense. One of my moment. But again, we still have, like, good pressure plus the Fatal Push. Okay. Flip the Fable. Oh, that turned on Traverse, too. Yeah, now I can Traverse. What am I traversing for? That's the question. Okay, I can get... They have 2 cards. I could just get Scavenging Ooze. I could get Klothys, Murderous Rider. I do have green mana available with the treasure token for Scavenging Ooze. The thing about Klothys is it's very slow, right? Yeah. Also, if I don't... Yeah, that's a good point. If I don't take the Ooze, and they just have another discard spell, they could just go, like, discard spell plus Greasefang, then I could lose. Yeah, I think I'm down to take the Ooze. And then I think what I'll do is go to combat. I think I'm down to Suicide the Goblin token, because I just want the treasure. I just want more green mana for the Scavenging Ooze. Well, they know about the push, right? So if they crew the Chariot, I can just go sack, push, still have a treasure up for Scavenging Ooze. Just, like, pretty good for me, I think. Does Greasefang have any exile targets? Exile spells. What do you mean by exile spells? Oh yeah, I already have Revolt from the Reflection. Good point. True. I don't even have to sack a treasure. They probably have to trade, right? We're just not trading. Alright, proceed. I'm gonna hold the land against Tireless Tracker. Alright, you lose 2. Do we have lethal if they have nothing? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 4 creatures in the graveyard, right? 1, 2... Oh, there's 2, but then the Sheoldred trigger would kill them, so... Oh, Anguished Unmaking in their sideboard? I don't know. They don't usually play that. The removal in their sideboard is usually, like, Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy, I've seen Fracture, Fatal Push. Those are the, like, 4 most common removal spells in their sideboard. Alright, 2-0. Let's keep it going, chat. I do Mishra and Urza. I haven't looked at a lot of spoilers yet. Okay, this is what we talked about with the Field of Ruin. I do have turn 2 Satyr Wayfinder, so I still think I am supposed to keep this hand, and I'm on the draw, so... Dude, Finch is so pog. Am I going to revisit the Fight Rigging deck? I don't know. Maybe at some point. I haven't really thought about anything, like, any new additions for it yet, so... It's not off the table, I just, you know... want to work on some other stuff first. Drew the land, by the way, which is pretty good. Sheoldred is everything wrong with Pioneer. I say that because it's good against my decks, therefore it's everything wrong with Pioneer. What's up, Grid Bros? Yeah, Sheoldred very, very good against the Curd Bros decks, the Curd Bros specials. Alright. They will not have Spell Pierce next turn. 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 They won't have it. Alright, they didn't have it. Pog. Let's go! What they put in hand? They put Strategic Planning and Fiery Impulse in their hand. Okay. Well, let's do the thing that people do these days, which is Liliana Edict you. You could slam the Soul next turn. The cool thing about the Soul is it's a lot of pressure. Stone. Yeah, I guess they could still have it, but how do you like Soul? I haven't cast it that much, to be honest with you. In the games that I've cast it, it's been decent. I think I've cast it like twice this league so far. It's felt okay. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like Sheoldred is such a messed up card. I feel like you should maybe just play more Sheoldreds and have Soul of Windgrace as like a 1-of to tier 4 with Traverse. But like Sheoldred is just so broken. Like I just want to draw that card every single game. It's so fucked up. Alright, what are we doing here? I can try to start attacking their graveyard, but I feel like that's a moot point. I mean, I guess if they have specifically Phoenix, maybe it's good to play the Ooze. Because I can also grow the Ooze twice and get it out of Fiery Impulse range this turn, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think we should do that. So let's go Liliana, discard extra Liliana. Yeah, discard Liliana. Play Field of Ruin, I guess. Black, green, red, colorless. Oh, wait, no. God damn it. I'm supposed to play the Ooze. I saw Twitch chat say that we should play the Soul this turn, and I just, like, totally blanked. Obviously we should have played the Scavenging Ooze, so I discarded a second Phoenix. Whoops! That was, that was not the best. Oh, I could have taken their land. I forgot I could do that. Yeah, that turn was not played very well. Yes, Ooze Eat Your 2 Phoenixes was quite a bit better, yes. Well, I can't wait to hear the YouTube commenters yell at me. Yeah, I just want to play my fancy new card. It's okay. The content has been created. Yeah, for those of you who say Twitch chat is, a massive advantage, I will point you to this game. But Twitch chat is advantageous. Do we have a mana sink? Do you count this as a mana sink? Or are you talking like the classic Twitch chat? Are we playing with whatever the Torrent of Hailfire is? It's almost like this could have been prevented. Any ideas, chat? Any ideas? No, I know. I'm messing with you, because everybody always suggests, I guess even if we had Ooze, they still would have had 2 Phoenixes. Which we still might have lost to be fair. I mean, obviously now we're super dead, but we're super dead as opposed to being just kinda dead. At 11? Yeah, I'm good. We'll go to the next one. We will go to the next one. Kind of want to rest for Cruise. Liliana is horrible in this matchup. Kroxa also bad. Murderous Rider is kind of mid. I guess Bonecrusher's probably worse. Kalitas, perhaps, maybe over the Murderous Rider. Let's do Kalitas. You like Gargaroth? Maybe. I guess they can't Lightning X Gargaroth, huh? You want to cut a Soul for a Gargaroth? That's probably fine. Because I don't want to have it. Yeah, this is fine. What happened? I lost the game. Well, I didn't play Scavenging Ooze. I had 4 mana, and I could have played Scavenging Ooze and ate 2 of their Phoenixes, but I chose to play Soul of Windgrace instead because I'm a dummy, and then I died. So, to be fair though, I think this hand's really good. I think it was gonna be hard for me to beat even just double Arclight Phoenix that game. So, I mean, it's definitely more manageable, but I'm not trying to excuse the play. It was obviously incorrect. Yeah, it's really hard for them to kill Gargaroth, so I like it. I kind of want to slow roll the Grim Flayer until it's a 4/4 to not die to Fiery Impulse. So I think I'm just going to play Wayfinder here. Because I can go Wayfinder into Klothys. I guess I'll take... Do I ever need double red? I feel like double black is more important than double red, right? It has to be. I should take Tomb here. And the reason I'm taking Tomb is because if I take Blooming Marsh, I can't play Blooming Marsh plus Klothys next turn, so I need to play Mountain, and therefore my 4th land I want to be Overgrown Tomb. If I had qualified Atlanta, what decks would you be testing? I qualified in the first events playing Mono Green, but I feel like there's too much hate to continue that deck. Well, I am still going to Atlanta. I'm playing in the LCQs. I mean, I think the decks in your gauntlet for Atlanta should be Mono Green, Greasefang, Rakdos, some form of Spirits. I think those are probably like my top contenders at this point. Can I give them a turn with Thing in the Ice? I think I can, right? They can't flip it next turn. Yeah, let's just play Klothys. And then I can go push plus Fable next turn. Any Bushwhackers? I don't know if that red-green deck is good. Do we know if all the LCQs would be Pioneer? I don't actually know if they've announced that, Def Chad. I don't know if they've announced what the formats for the LCQs are. If they have, I haven't seen the website or haven't seen the article. What's the screaming in the background? It's called music. The LCQ... No, you know what? The LCQs will all be 30th anniversary drafts. And you have to pay $3,000 to enter the event. And winner take all. It's single elimination, and if you lose a match, you have to give your cards to your opponent. And then the person who wins the event gets all of the cards. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. I simply don't make the rules, chat. Yeah, as Richard Garfield intended. Bushwhacker deck felt really good until people figured out how it worked. I still think it's pretty good. I think it might be the best aggressive deck. What type of Series 1 Yu-Gi-Oh rules is that? That sounds like somebody who's been watching Decade. Although I will say, I watched a little bit of Decade before I started streaming, so... The Decade subathon. He's doing, like, the old school tournaments. These nuts. Haha, got him! Are we cruising? Sounds like we're cruising. We are cruising. They don't have Phoenix, though. They're at 15. I feel pretty good about this game. Not great, but I feel decent about this game. Ho 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 ho, they discarded Hall of Storm Giants. Well, let me tell you, opponent. That's mine now. Thank you very much. What am I discarding anything? Creature, instant, land. Ooh, I think I maybe messed up. I could have played Soul and Grim Flayer if I exiled the land with Klothys. That might have been better. Because I'm getting a treasure off of this, which I would have had 6 mana. I mean, I can also just discard both of these and try and find a land. Just to put, like, a shit ton of pressure on them. Yeah, let's just YOLO it. Alright, well, that's kind of okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not quite... Oh, man, I could have turned on the Klothys, too. Well, not pre-combat. I wouldn't have had enough to turn on Klothys pre-combat, right? But now we can just go Soul, hold up, Fatal Push. I can actually activate the Hall next turn, too. That's dope. Does it still count as Ancestral if you immediately discard 2? Kinda, yeah. Dude, killing them with their own Hall of Storm Giants is, like, just chef's kiss, you know? Got the blue mana off the treasure. They're casting pieces of the puzzle, huh? Something tells me that's not going to do it. Something tells me that is not going to do it. They only put a Braid in their hand, too. Okay. I guess they mill the Phoenix, but I can just kill the Phoenix with Fatal Push. Probably have Lightning Axe for Soul, which is annoying, but fine. They only have 1 Phoenix. Yeah, I feel like we should be able to kill them. I'm not going to Fatal Push end of turn. Yeah, because I can just go mana with Klothys. I need to find a land, right? Let's think about this. No, I don't, because I can just animate the Hall, attack, get a treasure before blocks kill the Phoenix. Okay, so this is lethal. So we go make a mana. Make red, I guess. 4, 5, 6. Stand this guy up. Attack for 10. Get a treasure before blocks. Fatal push this. Alright, take 10. This one's going on Twitter. Kill you with your own Hall of Storm Giants. Sheesh! Am I starting to save money for the $1,000 packs of proxies? No. Oh no, it's a streamer, sorry. Decade is a streamer. Yeah, content creator. For children's card games such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, he streamed a lot of Duel Links back in the day. That was like before Master Duel kind of popped off. He was a big Duel Links streamer. Duel Links Omega Lol. Okay. I think, fuck with this hand. They're on 6 too, which is not bad. I think I'd lead on Thoughtseize because I don't actually have an answer to a Thing in the Ice. So if they have Thing, I would probably take it. Sure. Abrade Lightning Axe pieces. Just take pieces, right? I mean, I guess I could try and take both removal spells and play the Ooze, but I feel like their deck is like, 30% removal spells, so I feel like that's kind of a moot point. Discard Steam Vents. Okay. What you got? Take your cantrip. Really hope you don't draw a Treasure Cruise. You are not allowed to draw a Treasure Cruise, opponent. It's not allowed. Shit. I kind of want to slow roll the Ooze a little bit longer so I can at least get 2 cards off of it. Kind of tough, though. Like, doing nothing sucks, obviously, but I at least want to wait, like, okay, hypothetically, if they, like, pieces or something and they tap out, then I can make them, like, kill the Ooze on their own turn, or if they miss a land drop. I guess I could also do that, and just try to find another discard spell. Turn black thoughts to red. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Enters the battlefield from your graveyard, you may discard your hand if you do draw 3 cards. Wow. That card's kind of fucked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. Take a peek. Alright, good thing I Thoughtseized. Phoenix Abrade Axe. Yeah, I still really don't think playing the Ooze does anything, right? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna keep playing green sources, though. See the backside? No, I didn't see the backside. I only saw the front side. They did bring back Meld, yeah. Alright. Cast Darkblade Phoenix. Need to find like a Soul of Windgrace or something. Just something to pressure them. Or a Blood Crypt. That works. I probably should eat 3 things now. So they can't cruise. Right? Alright, you can go. I don't like playing with paper transform cards force me to double sleeve. No, not if you get the sleeves that have like backs that you can't see through, then you could just do that. Like the dual matte dragon shields, those are perfect. You can't there's no see-through on those. Okay, that's bad for me. Also bad for me. I could castle main phase in case I draw a Grim Flayer, but then I'm at 6. I mean, I'm gonna castle anyways, right? Might as well just do it now. This is rough, though. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Although, that's a good one to have with a shit ton of extra lands, right? This is my farewell to you. Okay. So what's the ability to gain life? Green? Which I have plenty of extra greens, so... Go Soul. It's really unfortunate that I can't protect it, because if I tap 3 mana to protect it, then I die to the Phoenix, so I have to gain life this turn. What's up, Rhonda? How you doing, buddy? Okay, your turn. They're gonna axe the Soul. Okay, they didn't axe the Soul. I guess that means their other card is good. They wanted to just, like, discard the next card they draw. Okay, they're going to force me to gain life. Yeah, makes sense. I will gain 3 life. Oh, I guess that was bad. I should have maybe tapped the non-red source, so I could have tried to draw a card with the Soul, maybe? Because they have to axe now, right? They can't let me untap, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, maybe I still would have wanted to gain 3 life anyways, but... So we don't know their last card. Doing a lot of judging for Flesh and Blood? Nice, dude. How's that game? I've heard a lot of people say that game's fun. God damn it. Then we lose. Probably can't beat the cruise. Alright, well. Fable. Just play double Fable. So I can have 2 blockers for the hull. In case they have end step removal spell untap activate. I'm gonna ask you a question. Yeah, tough game. I mean, I could have maybe won game 1. I obviously, I played Soul when I should have played the Scavenging Ooze. Might have been maybe a little bit of a different game. This game, I don't think there was much I could have done. Like, I just obviously drew too many lands. It's gonna happen sometimes. It is what it is. Game 1 I could have won, but this game I don't think there was anything I could have done differently. Okay, I'm cool with that. Alright, good draw. That is not a good draw. Traverse the Ulvenwald. 3 card types, huh? 9 cards in graveyard, 3 card types. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Also, not going to do it. I can go Traverse, hold... Well, I guess I can just get the basic, right? Traverse, play the basic. Draw a card. I don't have Revolt, right? I guess I can get Revolt with this. So I have to just hope that they... Yeah... Well, if I attack them, they just lose to the hall, right? Like, I have to attack and hope they don't fire up the hall, I guess. Surely they won't fire up the Hall of Storm Giants, right? Surely. Surely they won't activate their land. Alright, they did. They found the line. Yeah, tough game. I could have maybe won game 1 if I played the Scavenging Ooze. I don't know, though. Like, that game is still kind of tough. Like, obviously they wouldn't have had 4 Phoenixes. They would have only had 2. Because they ended up having 4 Phoenixes, and I could have... Yeah, that was probably better. Yeah, I guess I could have castled Upkeep. This hand's really good. Do I traverse targets to beat flyers? No. Do not. So this is probably Greasefang. If I had to guess. Let's go... Blood Crypt. I don't want to hold up Fatal Push. Not sure if that's right, but... I'm going to put the cards they don't know about over here, but after the lands. A good one. It's a good one for them to not know about. That being said, if they have the combo, then I guess... Well, I'm just going to hold up Abrupt Decay. Yeah. Maybe playing with my hand face up by shocking this, but like they know about the Blood Crypt. I don't want to play this because they don't know about it. Oh no, I boarded in the Gargaroth. I guess that was an out potentially, because I did board in the Gargaroth. So I maybe could have found Gargaroth. I don't know if I would have had enough mana to cast it, though. They put Courtyard in their hands. Okay. Play the Courtyard. That sucks. Yeah, that's what Bleach I was saying. I should have drawn with Castle and Upkeep. Just easily take Abrupt Decay, right? Yeah, I would have had to chump block the 7/7 with Gargaroth. I'm playing Fable. Kind of have to play Fable to get a Revolt trigger next turn, right? Question is, do I play Blood Crypt or Forest? If I play Forest, the Kroxa is a little bit more awkward. Kind of want to play Blood Crypt. I know my life total kind of matters a little bit, but I think it's more important to be able to cast the Kroxa. At least flash it back. MTG Forest, thank you for the 11 months, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay, this is fine. Because they can't set up Greasefang this turn. Oh, this works out perfect for me, right? Holy, that was good. Okay, so let's discard... Oh boy. Forest plus Kroxa, probably? And that's all 4 types. Creature, land, instant, enchantment. Yeah, this is kind of a nutso turn. Well, I want to traverse for Scavenging Ooze. The awkward part about this is I don't have an additional green source. Aw. Yeah, I guess I got punished by not playing that forest last turn, huh? So if I had an extra green source, this would be a lot better. I guess I can go attack, sack the treasure, fatal push the Greasefang. I can actually play Fable, right? Because they can't set up Greasefang. They need a Greasefang and an Enabler because they don't have an artifact in the graveyard. I think I just go push plus Fable this turn. Yeah, let's just do that. I think I can get away with this. So kill this. Second main play Fable. I guess I should maybe traverse for a land, because I have extra traverse anyways. So let's get an untapped green source. Let's get the Rockfall Vale, probably. I think I like this. And then I can traverse for Scavenging Ooze next turn. Can traverse for a green source. Yeah. I can do that next turn. Like, I don't need to hold up removal this turn, right? They can't combo me this turn. Unless they have exactly, like, can't stay away for Greasefang plus Thoughtseize themselves, but it seems unlikely. I know, I told you, Otter. I told you the reasoning for discarding the forest. The forest doesn't cast the Kroxa. I literally told you the reasoning for it. Otter just loves to troll me. Yeah, this is fine, because now I can just Scavenging Ooze them. I'll discard the passage, because I don't have, Oh, they took Traverse. Interesting. Well, that's fine. Also not bad, because I can hold up... Yeah, I can actually Thoughtseize them, take Chariot, and then I can go attack Flashback Kroxa. I guess Flashback Kroxas may be worse if they draw Greasefang. I should probably hold up the Murderous Rider this turn, I think. So if I play Kroxa, they discard Evolution, draw Greasefang, but even if they crew the Chariot, I can just block the Chariot with Kroxa, right? Like, do I even care that much? They don't have a Parhelion. I think it's just better to Kroxa here, actually. Yeah, because the Kroxa just beats the Chariot. I think it does. I can't keep Delirium, right? I guess I would want to keep... I want to keep Land, Enchantment, Instant. Get rid of the Sorceries, probably. Yeah, this keeps Land, Instant, Enchantment. I guess it's probably better to get rid of the Fable, right? Because I have 2 more Fables that might die. So keep Instant, Land, Sorcery. Yeah, that's probably better. They can high roll discard Chariot and try to spike a Stitcher Supplier. Yeah, but they... Okay, so they discard Chariot, spike Stitcher Supplier, then what happens? They still don't have... Oh, I guess you're saying they can mill over the Parhelion. I guess I'm with you. I think we're fine, though. I think we're chilling. So just attack with Kroxa. I can just end of turn, make a ton of Fable tokens. Still hold up the Rider. Think that I'm invincible. Alright, your turn. Make Kroxa tokens? You can't. It's non-legendary. Non-legendary. God, I wish you could make Kroxa tokens. Jeez. Can't stay away, return Greasefang. Okay. I'll kill it. They know about the Rider, right? I think they know about the Rider. Alright, they've conceded from the game. Let's go. Alright, so Volley in, Hearse in, Lifebane Zombie in... What did we cut last time? We cut the Dreadbores, the Bonecrusher Giant, the Lilianas, and the Kroxa. I think we brought in the Klothys? Does that sound right? I don't know if I want Klothys or Kalitas. Shouldn't you just do Sultai for Uro? Well, I got some bad news for you, Scott. That card is not legal in the format. I'll be back, need to eat dinner. Alright, I'll catch you later, JS. What do we like more, chat? Do we like Klothys or Kalitas? I almost like Kalitas more. I feel like Klothys is way too slow in the draw, and I think Kalitas is like way more impactful in most games. I have not played versus Monogreen yet. Gargaroth to protect versus a top deck combo. What, to chump block? Oh, I guess it does outsize the 5/5s. Maybe I could play Gargaroth over the third Soul. Gargaroth having stats to blank Parhelion is kind of nice, actually. We could try that. And let's do this for the Kalitas. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. I forget that it just completely bricks all the Parhelion stuff. It's probably not that bad. It effectively, for better or worse, gains you, what, 7 life against that? Because you block a 4/4 and then gain 3 life. So, it's in our opening hand, so I hope it's good. Parhelion Informant. Again, just take Parhelion, right? This is actually kind of tough. So, with them having Parhelion in hand, I think I'm supposed to take Informant, right? Because neither of these actually find Greasefang. If one of these was a salvage, I would just take salvage. That's their best enabler, but I think I'm supposed to take Informant here. Don't actually block Parhelion? No, I know. I'm trolling. Where's my Tireless Trackers in Jund? I got a Tireless Tracker in this deck, don't worry. Love is a battlefield. We got trackers. They have some trouble putting back in yard. Block Angel. Block Angel? What do you mean? What Angel? Mod check Angel? Yeah, I know you have command. I'm not blocking. Let it be. Oh, you're saying with the Gargaroth. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm with you. Get back a Temple Garden. Play Blooming Marsh. So my other hand is Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden, Parhelion. Alright, I will go to the attack step. The step in which I attack you. Wayfinder, Rending Volley, Traverse, huh? Sorcery, Creature... So I think I bin the Wayfinder and the Traverse, top the Volley, play Fable. Maybe it's fine to keep the Wayfinder. It's kind of close. I have to play Mountain here. That's fine. Does this find a good Grim Flayer shell? Maybe. Can't sub this month of saving to buy a robot. Made girlfriend and my fiancé doesn't like it, so she won't help me. Feels bad, man. That's fine. You're here, Grimwall. That's all I can ever ask for. It's just you being in chat. And I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Which, by the way, if you're not following the stream, all I ask is that you hit that follow button. Only if you're not following. If you're already following, then we're fine. Okay. I mean, look, I don't know if Grim Flayer is the best card, but Grim Flayer warms my heart, so I wanted to play it. I don't think it's that great, but there it is. Look at Curd Bros. Curd Bros gifting a sub to Grimwall. Thank you for the gifted sub, Curd Bros. Much appreciated. They played Blooming Marsh. They still have Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden in hand. So their hand sucks. Sorcery, Creature, Land. Is there any chance to just play Gargaroth? Maybe. It kind of fucks, right? I mean, honestly, if my plan is to play Gargaroth, I could also discard Rending Volley to pump the Grim Flayer, right? How weird champ is that? Because, like, if my plan is to play Gargaroth and not hold up the Volley, I might as well discard it to pump the Grim Flayer, right? Because I'm going to get another hit this turn. Let's do it. This might be a little bit of a YOLO, but I drew another Volley anyways. Alright, I don't really know if I'm supposed to... I don't know if I'm supposed to cast the Gargaroth now with all this interaction. I feel like it might be a little sus. Like, I know your heart wants to play Gargaroth, but come on, chat. I don't think I'm casting Gargaroth this turn. I learned my lesson when I cast the Soul of Windgrace against Phoenix, okay? I'm not doing that again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on Twitch chat. I would like for my girlfriend to meet my family, but I'm sure they'll hate her. What can I say to wife and kids so they're accepting? Ugh. No comment. Just tell them that you like $1,000 proxy packs. Alright, what's our plan here? We kind of have an embarrassment of riches. 5 mana. You're at 16. Let's top the Fatal Push. I think I'm just going to play Hearst Tapland Pass. Yeah, let's just go Hearst Tapland Pass. I don't even want to cast the Traverse, because I don't know what I'm traversing for. Actually... P. Sams is gonna, actually me. Actually... They're $250 promo packs. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'd rather win the game than play a Gargaroth. That card's good. Kills my token. And they played the Temple Garden, so we still know they have Tomb Parhelion in hand. How do we kill that thing? The answer is we don't. The answer is we simply do not kill it. I have no cold against commands. Eat, I guess, these two. Draw Fatal Push. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Can I traverse for a card that interacts with boats? I don't think I can. I can get a Murderous Rider, but it's probably better to just play the big Gargs. All red-black decks should play 1K command? I know. I left it at home, Spike. Forgive me. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack for 4, play Gargaroth, hold up Rending Volley. Because I can't even die to the boat, even if they find a way to crew it. We still have Hearse up, too. Can we kill them before they kill us with boat? Probably, yeah. I'm also just going to gain life off the Gargaroth, and I could just trade for the boat with Gargaroth, which is, like, kind of a fine trade, right? Oh, I guess I can't hold up the volley this way. Right. Forgot that I didn't have the token in play. I don't think I want any of these. I think it's just... Oh, I have the Hearse to blank the Grease Fang, so I can just play Gargaroth. This is fine. You may proceed. Bro, can you imagine if they don't kill my reflection and I get to make a copy of Elder Gargaroth? You ever just make a copy of Elder Gargaroth? That's for the grindy matchups. Grizzly Salvage. Running, sir. They found a Trespasser. It's not a bad one. I don't think it's enough, but it's not a bad one. I made copies of Worldspine and Hullbreaker Horror. I've also made copies of Worldspine Worm, yeah, that is true. I have done that before. That is odd. I haven't copied a Hullbreaker Horror yet, though. Copying Gargaroth is weak sauce. I think it's appropriately rated sauce. Are they not crewing? They probably can't afford to crew, right? Never mind. Alright, yep, boat. I could just trade if I wanted to. They have 3 cards. If I just, like, block and draw card, but I could just push this on my turn. Could also take 6, go to 3, attack back, go back up to 6. 6, 10. Oh, they're just dead. Yeah, they're just dead, actually. Hold on. I could just push the Wayfinder. Yeah, they're just dead. Call me reckless. Yeah, they're just dead. Because I can traverse for a Scavenging Ooze to crew the Hearse. Yeah, this works. Yeah, traverse for Scoos. Scoos crew the Hearse, push this, kill them. Crew. Done. Attack. Draw a card. Sick. Alright, you guys want a 4-1 prediction? I mean, we're playing a Jund deck, so I can't blame you for voting with a 3-2. Does my hand change your opinion? What do you think? Now that you've seen my opening hand, would you like to retract your bet? Mole. Okay, I'll mole. Shit, I misclicked on keep, my bad. Yeah, 3-2 is actually 5-0. 3-2 is literally the Jund 5-0. I would like to cast the Thoughtseize card. Ooh, elves. My hand's actually not that great against elves. I probably am supposed to take Llanowar elves, but I kind of want to take the Coco. Like, obviously, if I had to push, I would just, this would be pretty easier, but I think I'm going to take the elves. Thoughtseize is not that great in this matchup, though. Liliana's also not great. I don't think I'm casting Traverse here. I have enough lands. Alright, never mind. We're chilling. Never mind. We're chilling. Oh. I guess. Alright, Lifebane Zombie, Extinction Event. Is that it? Volley bad, Hearse bad, Clothis medium. Cletus is probably fine. Gargaroth maybe fine. 4-1 worse than 5-0. Yeah, true. Therefore, losing is better than winning. You make a very good point, P. Sams. You make an incredibly good point. What am I Extinction Eventing most often on? Probably even, right? I don't think that means I want to cut like all of my souls, but like if Extinction Event is in my opening hand, I could just play the game, play the game with that in mind, and not like overextend into my own Extinction Event. I'm gonna cut Kroxa. Let's go with this. Cut Liliana's. I think I'd rather cut more of my even creatures because I'm bringing in Extinction Event, right? Does Soul ever return lands in this deck? Yeah, very often. I've done it a couple times. I mean, most of the time when I'm casting it, like I think I've cast it about 5 times this league, and I think I've returned their lands 3 times and my lands twice, so it's like, it's pretty close. I got to, I have a 6 screenshot that I didn't tweet yet. You'll like this, Mr. Abe. I killed them with their own Hall of Storm Giants. That was kind of dope. Fatal Push, Grim Flayer, Satyr Wayfinder, huh? Tempting me to keep this one lander. I will not oblige, but okay. This is better, I think. Probably put the Lily back on the draw, right? Mana's kind of awkward this game because I want to go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Wayfinder, turn 3 Fable, but I have this. I think I'm putting back Lily on the draw. Put back Fabled. Put back this? Nah. Push, push, push. That makes that makes things so much more awkward. I mean, I guess I can go fetch Mountain, turn 2 Stomp, turn 3 Fable. Maybe that's good enough. I think I have to play towards playing this on turn 2. I think I can't afford to do anything else. Okay. Winnable. Winnable Copium. Never would I. Did I see a Season 3 RCQ promos? If all promos have been Pioneer legal so far, do you think we're getting a Snapcaster reprint soon? Perhaps. No, because Lava Spike's not Pioneer legal, right? So that's just incorrect. They have a Lord. Alright, land's good. Or a Fatal Push is good, excuse me. They have 3 cards. Could go Thoughtseize plus Dreadbore. I want to cast Thoughtseize because they could have Coco. So yeah, let's try and Thoughtseize their Coco. They did have a Lord. Clan Caller, Visionary Shaman. That's a hand that I probably can't beat. So 12, 10, kill this. I kind of have to take Shaman, right? This is really bad, though. Very, very bad for me. So they go Elf plus Lord. Attack me for 5. Draw land, I can go Bonecrusher push. Yeah, we'll just go to game 3. Alright, well, I think on the play that game would have been a lot better, but speaking on the draw is kind of rough. Yeah, Bob and Archmage's Charm were game day promos, but the Lava Spike was a RCQ promo. Homemade pizza rolls, my dad forgot to put cheese in them. How do you forget to put cheese in pizza rolls? Come on, Dad. Dad, what are you doing? You want Gargaroth in the play? Over the 3rd Soul, maybe? Yeah, Soul's probably too slow. Like, it's just not even that good against them. I guess the body's good, but as a 1 of the tutor for Traverse, it's probably fine. Alright, play first. So this is what? Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Turn 2 Fabled Passage for Mountain, Traverse for Swamp. Turn 3 Fable. Is that good enough? It's pretty good. Thoughtseize, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 3 Fable on the play. I think it's not fast enough. I kind of disagree, because the Fable can find us interaction, too. I don't know. Like, what's their best draw? Like, turn 1, Elf, turn 2, like, Leaf Crown? Or not Leaf Crown, but the Gaia's Cradle thing. It is probably a little bit too slow, though. I probably need, like, something to play on turn 2, like a Fatal Push. If one of these was a Fatal Push, I think it'd probably be a Snap Keep, but... okay, this is better. It's kind of awkward. My mana base is kind of awkward, because I have Hive plus Castle. I believe I am supposed to put back the Satyr Wayfinder. And I can just go Hive, Thoughtseize, let them keep an Elf turn, and then just kill their Elf on turn 2. Yeah, so let's take the Company, and then push the Sentinel. Or stomp the Sentinel. But I want to take the Company. If we have a sweeper, I think it's a keep. But I have 3 Extinction Events in my deck. So, there is a consideration to keep that hand. I guess I don't need to kill this now, right? I can just wait till they play an Elf. I mean, I shocked they know what I have, but... I could also just kill this. Which is actually probably better, right? Like, killing this means they get an extra mana this turn, which could be dicey. I'll let them have mana. Okay, they didn't do anything with it. Good, good, good. Alright, give me a land for this Lifebane Zombie. Not exactly what I was looking for, but, you know. I guess we will play the Castle this turn to potentially save Fatal Push for a Revolt, or save the Passage for a Revolted Fatal Push, if that matters. I did ask for a land, that is true. Shaper's Sanctuary. Okay, that could be a little tough. Yeah, they have Llanowar Waste and one unknown, but I can just slam Kalitas this turn, right? Try to take over the game that way. Yeah, I'm definitely slamming Kalitas. Get a red source, probably. Sentinel seems like the worst elf in this deck. I agree, but you just need more 1-drops. I thought about potentially playing Gnarlroot Trapper over Sentinel, but you need black on turn 1 for that, which is kind of awkward. But Gnarlroot Trapper might be just a better card than Sentinel. It is possible. Alright, we know they have Waste in hand. Thankfully, Lifebane Zombie does not trigger the Shaper Sanctuary. Neither does Liliana. That was a massive pickup. Because now I can just Edict them. Massive, massive pickup. Edict them, get a zombie for Kalitas. Am I okay with trading Kalitas for the 2 lords? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I don't think they're ever making that trade. I think they lose the game if they make that trade. And then if they want to attack the Liliana, I could just block and... I guess this is worse if they have another lord, which they do. God, so many cards. Slay out of the Veil card seems alright. It's pretty good. Yeah, they have a lot of cards now. They played the non-foil Llanowar base. We know they have a foil Llanowar base in hand. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I'll just let Liliana die. They're at 14? Oh, man. I feel like they wouldn't play this elf unless they had another thing to cast next turn, so I think I should probably Lifebane them. Yeah, they probably have another creature, which means I think I have to Lifebane them. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean... We're not in the best spot. If they just draw any creature, they're going to Ancestral Recall. So, there is that. We drew a Pathway. Okay. So I can get in for 3. What happens if I attack with Kalitas? I attack with Kalitas. They block with, what, Llanowar Elves Visionary, then I sack the zombie token and I kill both and make 2 more zombies. They kill it with Elf, I just sack zombie if they do that. If they just block with Elf, then I just sack zombie, get another zombie. They can't do that. They double block. But, like, is that bad if they double block? I guess the issue is if I'm playing the Fable, I don't have a good block on these things. Well, I think if they don't block, maybe that's better for me. Because if they don't block, then I can just sack this zombie. 3, 4, 5, 8, put them to 6. Go to 21. They have 13 in play. No, I'm saying they'll block Kalitas if I attack with Kalitas. I think it's good to attack with Kalitas. We don't kill both. Yeah, we do. I just go 3 here and then 3 here. Right? Oh, it's only 5 power. Right. I thought I had 6 power for some reason. Okay, this is probably bad. I mean, I don't know. Trading Kalitas for a Lord, even if I just, like, order the Lord first and just trade Kalitas for a Lord. Like, just getting a Lord off the battlefield seems pretty good. I think I'm just going to pass priority, honestly. I think this is just fine. Just making it so they have less Lords. Their battlefield's much more manageable now. Like, these actually have good blocks on these. They're drawing less cards. I don't know, I think it's fine. I can sack the Lifebane. I think I need the Lifebane to try and race them. Yeah, just them getting so many cards off this is so tough. It's not looking great. I need to, like, try to survive. They can't really attack this turn, though, which is good. Need to find, like, a good card here. something. Extinction Event would be dope. Let's do evens. Almost have instant Lifebanes. Yeah, true. We're a couple turns away from that, but... At least sigh. Alright, attack for 3. Feels Batman. Is it better to draw with Castle? I can play land, fetch. I have 2 mana left over. I don't think it is. I think it's better to Bonecrusher. Probably gonna die this turn, though. Yep, probably did. So this is for an amount of damage. Oh, they now have a black creature to block my Lifebane, too. Okay. They did not use the Visionaries. That is not good for me. They drew another Shaman. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to 2. They have 4 attackers. I guess I have 4 blockers, but I don't think I have any outs now. At 8. Yeah, I don't have any outs. Alright, good beats. Good beats. We tried. 3-2, which is basically a 5-0, so. Alright, prediction payout. No, Sedge. Yeah, a little too much flood. Drawing 2, discarding 2 lands to the Fable, drawing 2 lands was kind of rough, but I don't know. Overall, deck felt pretty good. Soul of Windgrace definitely, I would say, overperformed. Grim Flayer was kind of fine too. Maybe make a couple of small changes, but yeah, overall this deck felt pretty good. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what to do. Smash like.